Welcome into Chicago Bears Now. I am Harrison Graham. It's Friday, but no, this is not a Friday news dump here on today's Bears news of the day. But there is news. They have hired a tight end coach, Clancy Barone, a guy who's bounced around the NFL for the last decade and a half, has some experience in the NFC North as well, which we will outline in just a little bit. But Matt Nagy makes his hire for his new tight ends coach. Of course, Chicago and Nagy fired Kevin Gilbride, the tight ends coach from last year, just last week, along with three other coaches, as I have mentioned multiple times now. The Bears' tight end production was abysmal this season. We will show you guys just how bad it was in a second. They needed to make a change there. But you look at Barone's resume, he's basically bounced around as either an offensive line or a tight end coach, sometimes switching duties within the organization he is with. For example, in Atlanta, got hired as the O-line coach in 2004, eventually became the tight ends coach. Chargers was the tight ends coach from 2007 to 2008. Broncos literally went from tight ends to O-line to tight ends, back to offensive line. Vikings, I mentioned the NFC North experience. That was his last job in 2017 and 18. Again, started as the tight ends coach, then evolved and went into the offensive line coach. Now he's with Chicago in 2020 as we head into the 2020 offseason and eventually into the 2020 season. So Clancy Barone brought in by Matt Nagy to be the new tight end coach for the Chicago Bears. Guys, if you don't know already, we launched our brand new Chicago Bears YouTube channel just earlier this week. Almost 400 of you have subscribed already. We greatly appreciate it. If you're watching for the first time or our most recent Bears video right now, go to this link, chatsports.com/Bears. This is some of the stuff we've done already. The latest on the offensive coordinator search, including 3 candidates I think they should go after. Are the Bears going to move on from Mitch Trubisky? I've got 3 guys that I think could be legitimate options this offseason. It's all on our brand new Bears YouTube channel, chatsports.com/Bears. Go to that link. Go ahead and get subscribed today. I mentioned how bad that Bears tight end production is. And by the way, if the Bears need to upgrade this offseason, I've got that video on our Bears channel as well, chatsports.com/Bears, for 3 legitimate offseason options for the Bears. Well, let's just take a look back at this season. Not a single 100-yard receiver? Seriously? J.P. Holtz? No one's ever heard of him. The Bears bring him in from the Redskins. Most of those stats were against the Cowboys on a Thursday night game late in the year. Trey Burton, the big disappointment here, just 14 catches, 84 yards, did miss 8 games. In all, 44 catches, 416 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's below average for a quality starter, much less an entire team. They need something like Trey Burton offered them in 2018 when he had 54 catches, 569 yards, averaged 11 yards a catch, and had 6 touchdowns. Look, you don't need a 1,000-yard tight end, but your starter needs to give you 500 plus, and then you get supplementary yards from your backups to get 800 to 1,000 yards as a team. Bears couldn't scratch out 500 yards this season. The answer's obvious here. I think the Bears got to upgrade at tight end. Maybe Trey Burton's best days are behind him. He still has 2 years left on that 4-year, $32 million deal. But they got to look at other options at tight end. Let me know what you guys think. Should the Bears upgrade? Type Y for yes or type N for no. If you want more information on this Bears video, this Bears story, hit this video right here. I'll have 3 legitimate options of who the Bears could target at tight end this offseason. Plus, if you want more rumors, news, draft coverage, free agency coverage, we'll have you covered on our brand new Bears channel. Gotta subscribe right here. Bear down.